When asked what and where are the last recorded words of Jesus, most people don't think to turn to the last chapter of the book of Revelation, where we read these words. Look, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, and I will give to each person according to what they have done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to give you this testimony for the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright morning star. Over the years, we've recognised that many people feel isolated at Christmas, and this year that sense of isolation and aloneness has been exacerbated by the pandemic. Sadly, the magical Christmas of tinsel and glitter of yesteryear remains a bit distant as families and individuals negotiate ever-changing restrictions. In the tight spaces of Christmas 2020, there's even less room for those who are struggling or feeling out of sorts with the world. However, the Christian story of the Incarnation throws the doors wide for all who find this to be a difficult time of the year. The story that we tell every Christmas has ample room for holding disappointment, despair, grief, confusion and longing. Christmas can be a really bittersweet time of the year, all the more so this year as the grip of COVID-19 arrests everyone's celebrations. There will be empty chairs in many households and grief will temper the usual festivities. When we're hurting, Christmas can seem inane and without meaning. When we are despairing, it can be difficult to see a way out. But the promise of a Messiah offers us an alternate story to respond to. Embedded, but often overshadowed in the Christmas story, is the story of Bethlehem's star, a light shining through the darkness, pointing the way for the shepherds and kings who saw the star as a hopeful sign that the oppression of the Roman occupation was over and a new king was coming to reign. Throughout the Bible, light is synonymous with hope, particularly as in our reading where Jesus describes himself as the morning star. The morning star appears between 3 and 4 o'clock at night when the darkness is complete and the faintest sign of morning is not yet visible. So small in the night sky that it threatens to vanish, this tiny flickering glint of light seems unable, inadequate even, to vanquish the overpowering darkness. Yet every night this morning star faithfully pulls the daylight in behind it, and the dawn heralds a new day. It's an important metaphor that reminds us that Jesus, like this morning star, is pulling the promised kingdom in behind him. The light shines through the darkness, and as the scripture says, the darkness cannot overcome it. So when the days are short and the nights are long, remember that you're not alone. The Christ whose birth we celebrate promises a new dawn. From the first to the last page of the Bible, light triumphs. The first light of creation and the Bethlehem star proclaiming the kingdom yet to come. Throughout Advent, we use candles as the symbol of light and hope. Lighting a candle is an act of defiance. We confront the darkness, whether it is within us or around us, as we confess that because of the light of Christ, we will not be overwhelmed. And so we light the first candle to remember those whom we have loved and lost. In lighting the second candle, we ask you, Emmanuel, to redeem the pain of loss. We light this third candle to remember and give thanks for those who've supported and comforted us in our dark time. And we light the fourth candle to remember our faith, however fragile. In faith we reach out for the gift of hope that God offers us in the story of Christmas.